this is Stephanie Gallen from Create a Life of Passion with Purpose. Today I went to a lovely aura reading workshop with the lovely Suzanne Zakaria, and it's about 2 hours train journey from where I live in the south of the UK. And obviously we are kind of a little bit plagued with train problems since it feels ever. And it's really easy to get really frustrated with the train. You know, I used to get really stressed out when trains were cancelled and things. So luckily, you know, I kind of did check, you know, the train app, and noticed already that it was a bus replacement for part of the journey. So I kind of came in prepared and determined to, you know, give enough time and things. And obviously the bus was delayed. I missed my first train. And the second train I could take was delayed. And I was kind of really worried about the third leg of the journey. So luckily I did give myself enough time, you know. But I think instead of really stressing out like I used to, I kept on telling myself, you know, it's going to be okay, you know. Let's try to make this law of attraction works for me. And it did, you know. I was really, really pleased, you know. A couple of minutes and I still managed to catch my third train. So I don't think it's just any of the positive thinking or thing I did today, you know. It's all the hard work and little positive shift that I did over the past few months that really helped me out. But then that's the beauty of them, you know. You keep on making effort to calm yourself down, to relax, give yourself enough margin, and it doesn't feel like anything have changed much, but it does little bit by little bit. And on a day like today, where there's been some delayed and things went wrong, I think somebody even tried to nick my train ticket, you know. And I managed to stay really calm and positive and a bit about it. So that's it, you know. That's it. You make all those little changes, and before you know it, you catch yourself in a situation and you look back how far you've come, you know, and you just like, wow, you know, I would have stressed out so much, you know, a few years ago, and I'm glad I don't. So I wanted to share with you a few techniques that can help, you know, calming down, you know, and helping you stay in your heart center rather than being caught up in your head and your negative thinking. One of them is heart math breathing technique. So it's basically breathing to your heart center. So if you take a few deep breaths, just in for 6 and out for 6, and you slowly shift your attention to your heart center. Yeah, you can put your hand on your heart if that's help. Oops. And you imagine the air passing through your heart center or to the middle of your chest as you inhale and exhale. So, okay. You can also start to think about something or someone that evoke for you love or peace and serenity. I like to think about my cats, for example. And you make those feelings bigger, brighter, and stronger. And you breathe in through your heart center all the love you have for them or for this person. And as you breathe out, you imagine the air passing through your heart center, and you spread out all the happiness and joy, calm and serenity you feel towards that person, or your pets, or that particular picture that evokes all those positive feelings. And again. And you can repeat this as much as you want, as you need to, in any circumstances that you feel stressed and you need connecting to your heart. You might have noticed earlier on that I also used a little rose quartz crystal. It's a brilliant, you can use it with breathing or without, just make sure you cleanse your crystal before. You're just passing it through running water, and you visualize itself being cleansed, and use the universe taking this energy and recycling it. So you can either keep it in your hand, put it in your pocket, or put it in a little silk bag in your handbag, or your man bag. If you're a man, you can use crystals as well. Or you put it on your desk at work, or in the drawer if you don't want anybody to notice. And I don't know, they've got quite a strong energy field crystal. I think it's maybe 2 meters or 6 foot, something like that, that they can radiate all their positive energy. And the more you cleanse them and you recharge them, the better it is. So to recharge them, you can put them outside, when it's moonlight, it's kind of a good things for them. Just experiment, when I move into this flat, that was kind of living few straight down the door. And so one of the first thing I did is to actually bring my jar full of rose quartz crystal, and it really made a big difference. It straight away felt homely and calm, and very positive and loving. So yeah, I recommend to experiment with crystals, but please take responsibility for your own crystal buying, because they can be quite addictive. I actually, wanted to get a new rose quartz crystal for this video, and it probably kind of cost about £2.50, and I don't know what happened. I went to the shop and left with a £40 bill, so I got plenty of lovely new crystals, some lovely pink opal crystals, and a few more, some heart-shaped jade crystals, and a few rose quartz earrings. I was feeling like rose quartz, bringing more love, more peace, and more happiness. So yes, they're lovely, they're useful, but I very much recommend, when you go to a crystal shop, just take like a £10 or £20 with you and leave the card at home. Okay, that's all for me. I send you a lot of love, joy, and happiness, and I'll see you soon. I think we might have a pussycat here. No, we haven't. Good night.